フルカウンター
Alright lads, welcome back to the Black Clover mobile video, and today we have gotten a new video trailer for Mimosa, so we're going to check her out as well, and quite a lot of information. We're going to go through it later on, but we have Yami there, wherever that is, and then also down below we have some story cutscenes or like potential stuff there, and then it's not on the global one, but it's on the JP one. We have actual food animation of what the cooking's going to look like in the game, and a lot of stuff here. So what I will say though, we'll start with the most important part, and that's the release date. It's now likely that the game will be postponed to 2023. If you don't know, there wasn't really a confirmed release date, but he had said in interviews that they plan to release in the third semester or third quarter of the year, right, which is around July to September, so it would literally came out now, but then they delayed it to the fourth term, and it looks like now they're delaying it to probably sometime next year, right? So like they say, nothing's been decided. However, you know, they're gonna release the game when it's ready to go, so that's probably a good thing. We saw with Mystical Memories, one of the recent gacha games, that it released earlier than it should have, and it was an absolute mess to the point that no one plays it now because all the bugs and all the issues that the game shouldn't have had, and it lost a lot of player base because of it too. I think it happened with My Hero, Strongest Hero as well, had kind of a bad launch, so it's quite supportive for a gacha game nowadays to start really good, so it keeps players playing the game and it also keeps players coming in too. So that is what's happening right now. A little bit annoying because that means we're getting, you know, Black Clover news and not even gameplay for like the next like 5 months now, so it's a little bit annoying, but however I don't mind too much. I'm still enjoying my Grand Cross, so but I think it's fine though, because to be fair, once the game comes out we'll be grinding, so I don't mind them taking as long as possible, as long as it comes out, right? Alright, so let's check out Mimosa. So she is a rare character, but let's see what she does do. So she should be a healer. She should be a healer, and so should William. But William was more of an actual attacker, but will probably heal for his either passive or an actual ultimate. So let's see what she does do here. Alright, nice artwork. Okay, so, okay, I'll say that in a second. Okay, he rides in the broom. Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, okay, heal card already. Ooh, they're doing that? Does she attack? What's going on here? What the hell? We getting flashbacks? Whoa, wait. I know, sick. Okay, so I had a discussion in my comments that Yami possibly might not be an SSR, and that was because his trailer wasn't as good as the first confirmed SSR, was William here. But I think that's kind of debunked now because, yeah, I mean, her trailer looked the best, and she's a rare character. Okay, so let's break it down. So once again, cool. The models might look too sick. So once again, it looks like they hired someone new to make their trailers, and it kind of shows because it's so much better now. So yeah, that's the artwork there. Not bad. So we get 2-1. So once again, I believe the 2 artworks are possibly for 2 different characters, so yes, we are getting a rare Mimosa. However, this artwork right here possibly could be for an actual SSR Mimosa that we will get later on probably, but for some reason they've made 2 different artworks for all the characters, and it's possibly because they have different rarities, or when you upgrade them they evolve, like, because you can get the rares to SSRs, I assume, and when you do, the artwork will probably evolve. That's probably most likely thing here. Okay, so she rides in. So yeah, this is an actual healer. We saw with obviously William that he's most likely going to heal for his ultimate, because the ultimate that we did see literally did no damage. It just sprouted and did nothing, right? So that's likely why he's a support character. And once again, typically in these games, characters have passives or uniques. That's probably what William is about. When Mimosa looks like a straight up healer, well, like right now, yeah, boom, just heals the field and your allies next to her, because it is obviously a turn-based game. And then this skill. So they normally show 3 skills. I think they're only showing 1 here. Because, yeah, so that must be the ultimate. So they didn't show the second skill. Normally we see 1 skill, 2 skills, and the third one's typically something along the lines of the ultimate. And honestly, this looks like the ultimate, unless they're holding out on that third type of skill that's the ultimate. So it's possible one of the skills was too obvious to show gameplay, which is why they kind of removed it. So kind of interesting there. Alright, so now we have actual footage. For some reason they included it here, but I don't mind it too much, of her own story mode cutscenes, which once again, the animation look beautiful. It's a given. They're literally doing the exact same as Grand Cross. It's gonna look really, really good here, but a bit weird. I can't wait to see it in game. I mean, once again, boys, there's no voice acting in these trailers, which is so weird, but the game's not ready yet, so I'm not complaining too much, but they should have voice acting soon, hopefully. And then the outro as well looks just beautiful. Too sick. Alright, so this is something I want to show. This is a screenshot or like an actual post on the actual page, right? And if we actually zoom in a little bit more here, you can see there is some gameplay being, obviously this is when they're making the game, right? However, they do purposely blur everything out, literally it's all pixelated, so you can't see too much or even break it down what's actually happening on the screens. However, what you can see is right here, this is obviously Patry or Licks during the fight, probably with Yami. So obviously this is most likely going to be a story cutscene. I do think he'll be a playable character, however, I don't think this is confirming the guy's going to get revealed soon. It's because the background's so dark, it's most likely because they're in the cave where he does actually fight Yami, which is why I'm thinking it's most likely going to be a story cutscene. But if that's what they're working on, that means that's how far they are right now in the actual quest to make all the story cutscenes. So they're about to almost wrap up season 1, I guess you could say, because season 1 does end off with the Veto and Yami fight in the actual underwater temple. So they should be getting close to doing that one. But then again, not that hard. They're basically just copying anime, so it shouldn't be that hard to do. But that's quite interesting to look at. The next thing is this here. So this was like a little giveaway raffle where you can possibly win some free money on Amazon on Japan, I guess. But they've included animation, and we've seen in Grand Cross, you have cooking, right? And we saw with the actual Black Bull's hideout that the way they're setting up, it's possible that she could be the chef of the team, right? Where you go in and make food for your PvP teams or your whatever the food does in this game. And it looks like they showed us the animation here because it's a bit too detailed to be a story cutscene. I don't really remember it. So yeah, it spawns the sheep in quite a fast pace, and then it makes the food. And then boom, give it to you. And then the way it looks right now, like, see how it glows? Like, you're going to get something rare, like, oh, you got a gold shine. So you're going to get double the times rolled of your food, which happens in Grand Cross. And then the way it reveals it, it's possible it could be something else where, like, it's some sort of summons. Not the summon animation, but some sort of summon in the game. Maybe your friend points. I know certain gacha games do that as well. But I found that quite interesting that they just included. JP, the English twin never uploaded it, but this was a little bit weird, man. But it looks funny, man. The actual, like, what, sheep are doing it. And yeah, I can't wait to see the full thing. They cut out before. If you try and go like frame by frame, you actually don't see nothing there, so a little unfortunate. And then the last thing I want to show is this right here. So apparently Vic Game Studios and whatever this company is have now invested a lot of money into each other. So Vic Game Studio apparently got around $26 million for obviously the game industry. Vic Game Studio is working on more games than Black Clover Mobile, but obviously the more money that they get, the more money they're going to put to the Black Clover Mobile, and the more money they can kind of, you know, put resources to other things. So that's quite good for Black Clover. So boys, that is all. A little more news this time around than typically last few videos, but yeah, I'm excited, man. I wonder who's next now, because I think I did predict it's going to be Mimosa, because she's kind of like the given one. I'm guessing Finral, but like the way Finral's going to work with his spatial magic, it's going to be kind of weird to show like in game, and obviously they're trying to hide stuff, which is probably the reason why they only showed 2 skills for her. And yeah, the trailers are getting better, man. The animation looks sick, the models look sick. I can't wait for it. Hopefully they start showing gameplay soon. We've been saying that for a long time now, but one day it will come, and hopefully when it does come, we have some voice acting, because that's one thing that is missing. I believe there was a Twitter post going around where someone actually put the voice acting in, and it actually sounded so good. It's so good. Like just hearing Yami and Hilda, all the characters speak, even in dub and Japanese. Obviously, it's going to be Japanese. It won't be dubbed, but it's just so sick. So, boys, let me know what you think. Are you excited still? I know it's been going on for like, what, 7 months now, 8 months now, and we're barely going any news, to be fair, but at least they're still updating us weekly or every 2 weeks now with releasing a new character, and it's something to talk about, man, because obviously you lot know I'm going to go hard when this game comes out. So, yeah, boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.